2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. Embiid is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Harden. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Doncic in at the 2.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
James Harden, one of the most feared scorers in league history. He gets buckets every way you can imagine.
And the beard, known for his fearlessness, attacking, contact, and working himself to the line. I like the restraint he's shown in the All-Star game, relying more on his long-range accuracy to fill up the scoring column.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of this game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for James. And LeBron James, the most accomplished and influential player of his era. It almost goes without saying that he's a fixture in the All-Star game.
A multiple MVP of the All-Star game with his explosive dunking ability. I'd put his All-Star highlight reel up against anybody's.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
West All-Stars with the rebound. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He didn't talk a lot about their game strategy. It was just about getting guys involved when they're on the floor. He also wants to see certain lineups together. He said it's fun dreaming about what could be if you had all this talent on the same team. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Now here's LeBron. Five on the clock, and the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Al Horford is checked in for the West. Antetokounmpo kicks to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Left side, Antetokounmpo. No good that time. Good D by Embiid.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
From deep, Harden. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. He's with the ball. They trail by 3. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo, the great freak, the 15th pick back in 2013.
Not even a lottery pick. Not many saw this coming. He's grown in size and skill. Now a chance to be the best in the world. He's every bit an all-star.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And, you know, really, when you look at Antetokounmpo, he's got it all. I mean, he can score it, rebound it, he passes it pretty well, defends with intensity, and he's really versatile and going to continue to get better because of his work ethic.
Second free throw, no good. Lowry against Horford. Harden outside. Now here is Horford. He's covered closely.
Stretches the floor nicely for a big, versatile. Horford's become a perennial all-star.
On the wing, James. Guarded by Doncic. James, the pass to Westbrook. Good work defensively by Horford.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Pass to Doncic. The three from Harden. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And here are the East All-Stars. 4-point game. And they pick up 2.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him. He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. It's all knotted up.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Now, here's Doncic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Simmons. Here's Westbrook. And that's going to be a treble. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. 3-point lead.
Right there.
Here's Embiid. And there's the pass to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
You know, for a big guy, Joel Embiid's floor awareness is pretty impressive. He does a pretty good job of finding open guys.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Tries again. James, no good. LeBron's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Harden. There's the feed to Embiid. And the rejection by Giannis. LeBron outside, uncovered, and he hits the jump shot. James has got 6.
James is really a clever player. I mean, he uses trickery as much as he does brute force, proving to be one step ahead of them there.
Now here's Embiid. Horford finds Doncic. Passes it to Embiid. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Embiid, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Down low, here's Horford. Second shot opportunity. Westbrook with the block.
A lot of great plays being made here on the defensive end.
That indeed is a rarity. The highlights are almost always on the offensive end of the floor in this event.
Here's Drummond after Ben Simmons' bucket. It's Drummond with the drive. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Joel Embiid with another All-Star game to his credit. He's right at home in all this attention.
A star on social media, one of the game's most devoted trash talkers, and he certainly can make some highlights.
The first one falls.
The big man is so skilled and has such an infectious personality. Joel Embiid is hard not to love. I mean, he just oozes that kind of attraction. And his potential, unlimited.
off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And from early in his high school days, you heard about Ben Simmons. Many projected an all-star caliber career in the NBA.
Size, athleticism, and a court sense that remind many of LeBron James. There can only be one king, but Ben Simmons has a chance to one day assume the throne.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both. Now the East All-Stars with it, trailing by 4. Lowry passes to James. And LeBron throws it down.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Now here is Horford. Now here's Embiid. Back to Doncic. 4 on the clock. Over Westbrook. And Simmons with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one, good.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Doncic outside. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. No one near James as he lets it go. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the West All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. And it's Drummond missing.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Lowry up top, guarded by Doncic. Lowry feeling it out a bit. LeBron kicks to Lowry. Embiid with the steal. Harden against Westbrook. Harden draws the double. Horford fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And he's got his first chance at the line here. New players in now for the East. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Vucevic checked in for Joel Embiid. Paul George comes in for Drummond. Stephen Curry's checked in for Luka Doncic. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for James Harden. Free throw drops for Al Horford.
You know, he was the 3rd pick in the 2007 NBA draft, guys. Horford won 2 college championships in Florida back-to-back before entering the league.
Now, here is Irving. Outside Griffin. Clock at 6. And Griffin slams it in.
Yes, he does, Kevin. Love seeing Griffin finish with power at the rim. Awesome at throwing it down when he's in this deep.
Levine against Curry. To the paint. Here's Lillard. The shot's good on the assist by George. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars. Levine against Curry. Levine passes to Irving. The three-pointer, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
to the inside. That shot by Griffin, no good. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Here's Towns. No good that time. Excellent D there from George. Outside Curry. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's a 5-point West All-Star lead.
And Kevin, that three ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
Towns. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Lillard. And it's sent back by Irving. But they recover it. They recover it. Goes up again. Lillard dishes to Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
Boy, hard to say too much about the craftiness of Vucevic's game. I mean, oftentimes, because he's so clever and so good at drawing fouls, he just toys with defenders.
He misses the free throw.
And, you know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
Butler, he's checked in for the West. He hits the second from the line. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Irving for three. He can't get that one to fall. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Lillard outside. Curry on the wing. Shoots the three. They get the rebound. Nice D from Levine. Lillard against Irving. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Paul George, an all-star from his third NBA season. He has been a fixture.
A true superstar. Make no mistake about it. Offensive highlights and defensive brilliance. PG is the real deal.
And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
And he's good on the second.
And if you want to talk about the best two-way players in the NBA, George's name would be high on the list for sure. I mean, that's the kind of presence he has at both ends of the court.
And Butler sends it back.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Lillard finds Vucevic. Lillard against Irving. George passes to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Ring shot on the way. Rebound by the East All-Stars. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Levine wide open. Here's Towns. And the rejection by Curry. Outside Butler. It's George on the wing. Back to Butler. And here is Curry. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
And so it's the West All-Stars in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
We're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, Irving is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Griffin, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. Floats it up for Davis. It's tipped. Irving with the steal. Here's LaVine. Good, nice job down low. LaVine's got his second basket of the night.
You know what you get there? LaVine strong enough now to take on contact. Able to complete the play.
Vucevic, and the rejection by Towns. Griffin kicks to LaVine. JT that time from Curry. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by 4. Here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the West All-Stars.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
First free throw is good. And Anthony Davis, the #1 pick in 2012, and he's right at home in the All-Star game setting.
And he dropped 52 points in that 2017 game. Naturally, he brought home that MVP award. Not a lot of defense played that night, but again, he did get 50-plus in a regular season game as well.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Rudy Gobert comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Sabonis is checked in for Blake Griffin.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
LaVine against Beal. Outside Tatum, just 5 to shoot. Over Butler. Tatum's shot is off. Vucevic with it, now defended by Gobert. Curry with a wide open look. Here's Butler. And Tatum pulls it down.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Kyrie Irving. On the wing, Davis to the middle. Here's Vucevic, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. For 3, LaVine. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
LaVine has a quick release. Does not need much time to get his shot off.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Outside, Beal. Outside, Curry. The tray. Drops in the tray. Curry's got 6.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Outside, Irving. Outside, LaVine. 6 to shoot. A 3 ball. But they'll get another chance. Here's Gobert. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, Again, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker. Every All-Star game, you can count on it. You're going to see some heart-stopping plays. That was another one.
Pass to Gobert. Irving looking over the floor. And here's Tatum for three. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry passes to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. LeBron's checked in for Tatum. Russell Westbrook comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Lowry in for Irving. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the West. James Harden comes in for Steph Curry. The shot's good from Westbrook.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Outside Butler. On the wing, Davis lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 11 points for Davis.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And not sure what he was thinking there. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. 7-point differential.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Jimmy Butler, the 30th pick in 2011. Before his rookie contract was up, guys, he played in his first All-Star game.
And one of the game's true grinders. Butler has earned the respect of his peers through his fanatical dedication to his craft.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
To miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Lowry passes to James. Outside for Lowry. And the three off target. Down low, here's Davis, and the rejection by James.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
Doncic is checked in for Jimmy Butler. Gobert against Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls from the top of the key. Doncic, no good. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball, trailing by 10. Feeds to Simmons, and it's blocked.
You know, I like that Doncic, guys, doesn't back down on defense and tries to make it hard for his opponents.
Here's Davis. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. There's Beal with the three. East grabs the miss. Simmons on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Outside Westbrook. Three-pointer on the way. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Westbrook's got a pair of triples in the second now for the East All-Stars. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Giannis, he's checked in for Gobert. And West also making a switch. Drummond's checked in for Beal. Harden draws the double. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Lowry finds Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Here's James. West All-Stars with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Floats it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Embiid with the block.
You look at this combination of reach and timing, it makes Embiid a superb shot blocker.
Knocked loose. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Good on the shot. Simmons got his 2nd basket of the game.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
No coverage that time. Doncic has got the lead up to 10 now for the West All-Stars. For 3, Westbrook. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Lowry against Harden. Bounce pass from Lowry. Into Kumbo.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Doncic. East grabs the miss. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. A clear look for Lowry. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lowry's got it back down to within single digits for the East All-Stars. Out to the wing. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. Drills the 3-pointer. Drummond's got 5 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
For 3, Westbrook. The offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And that's 13 points for LeBron.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Doncic with it. Westbrook picks him up. Harden, no good.
You know, after making 1 3 in the first quarter, he's had none here so far in the second.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
The East All-Stars have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. The East making a switch. Towns is checked in. Then for the West All-Stars, Paul George, he's checked in for Embiid, and Lillard subbed in for James Harden. So we can't get either to fall. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the West All-Stars have possession. They have a 9-point lead. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
You know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Westbrook passes to Simmons. Jacks up a 3. Westbrook, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
The putback, Drummond controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Simmons inside, defended by George. No good from Simmons.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Outside Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. Lillard outside. Puts up a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got 8.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Simmons. Towns up top. Shot clock at 5. And it falls over the rim and in. Towns has got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, that sharp awareness of Towns. Clock running out. He just beats it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The West All-Stars have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And the first one drops.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Griffin's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Zach LaVine comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Irving subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Stephen Curry's checked in for the West. And both free throws good for Davis.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Right side Simmons. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice recognition by Towns there. I mean, catches the defender out of position and then sails the foul call.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, despite his youth, I love the attitude Towns has because it's infectious and he seems to have the attributes of a genuine leader.
And Towns drops them both. And so here are the West All-Stars. Now Curry. He has 6. Over to the wing. 3-pointer Lillard. That shot off the mark. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the West All-Stars. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah,
you're sitting
it's
in.
only 3 of us.
Right, and the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. The Western Conference showing off its all-star game chops there in the first half. When the showmanship is ramped up to its highest level, that suits the West just fine. They got a roster that knows how to play the game with flair, and they've been enjoying themselves so far today.
Well, when it comes to a shootout, the Wild West is what it's all about. These guys score in bunches. Really hard to match up with. The East has tried to put up a fight, but they don't really have the same level of talent as you've seen in the first half.
We know the Western Conference roster is filled with superstars, not just all-stars. but the best of the best in the East aren't going to just go down without a fight. I think the East needs to be a little bit more physical and probably work a little bit harder, and the second half is going to be fun.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final two quarters.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got Davis. Doncic out there with Harden. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Drummond in at the three, the small forward. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's LeBron. Westbrook passes to Simmons. 5 to shoot. He tries for 3.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. To the inside, James. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Here's LeBron. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Greg, you talk about a player who took the league by storm. Luka Doncic was an immediate NBA success.
And not a surprise to see him here at the All-Star weekend. His style of play is easy to watch, and the fans love it. Has quickly become one of the darlings of the league.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Doncic.
You know, he's the third pick in the 2018 draft, guys, and Doncic seems poised to dominate this league for a lot of years.
He's off on the second. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. 17-point game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Harden surveying the D. Here's Davis. Doesn't go for him. Giannis with some nice D. And here's the East. And it goes down 2 points. Lowry's got his second basket of the night.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Here's Davis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
And he makes both free throws. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out.
And Lowry gets double-teamed. Westbrook with the bucket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Here's Westbrook. 15 points in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. It's not going to go for him. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Floats it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Giannis, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Harden outside. Sinks the triple. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
And, you know, Harden is super reliable from outside the arc. He's got that sweet lefty stroke, and it's a thing of beauty to watch.
Simmons inside the line. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Andre Drummond picks one up. The East All-Stars have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. That's good from Simmons. The last couple of years, Clark, we've seen a couple of Hall of Fame level players go on these farewell tours on their final year in the NBA. What a great way for fans of opposing teams to honor these terrific stars.
You know, I was a little bit mixed on how I felt about the farewell tours, but these two were handled so beautifully, and there have been others that have been handled great. It gives the fans an opportunity to express their feelings for some of the greats in the game, and that's heartwarming for all of us, I think.
Yeah, you and I were just talking about the way Kobe and Wade were terrific in their tours. LeBron with the block. At the top of the key, Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 8th assist here tonight. And it's Harden with the ball for the West All-Stars. 16-point lead. Harden draws the double. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the West All-Stars.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
And, you know, after being a sixth man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now.
Westbrook with it. Butler covering, and Westbrook gets it to go.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Beal against Westbrook. Harden outside. Pass to Beal. Lets it go from deep. And it's the East with the rebound. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to LeBron. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for LeBron.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Harden the pass to Butler. Here's Beal, covered by LeBron. Beal deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Embiid, no good. Sabonis with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
You know, for LeBron, I think that mid-range shot is an important one for him to have in his bag. It keeps the defense honest.
Beal gets a wide-open look. No good with the triple. They've shared the load offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Floats it up for Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Boy, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Curry's checked in for James Harden. James dishes to Antetokounmpo. Sabonis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Embiid with the steal. He dishes it to Beal. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Beal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here is Davis. He's got 21. Now the dish to Curry. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Davis surveying the floor. Clock at 6. From deep. Curry can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the East All-Stars now. Over to the left wing. Some room here for Westbrook. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Guys, Steph Curry, the first unanimous league MVP and a regular in the All-Star game.
And before him, I think it was the dunkers that captivated the fans' imagination. Curry started a shift towards long-distance shooting as the new top highlight.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Beal. Westbrook with the block. To the paint to end the drought, and Davis sends it back. Down low, here's Butler. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, you know, that's just simply outstanding focus. Butler is used to getting hit on the way up, expects to be bumped and jostled around, and still muscles his shots in.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Towns, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Blake Griffin comes in for Sabonis. And Levine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the West All-Stars, Paul George, he's checked in for Embiid. And Lillard subbed in for Bradley Beal. The free throw dropped for Butler.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution. The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Lillard, and it's sent back by Irving. He feeds it to LeBron. 2 points, that one goes. LeBron's got 19 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Curry against Levine. Curry deciding where to go with it. No good on that one. Nice D from Levine.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. 17-point game. Pass to Curry. The three. The shot comes out, so the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Davis against Levine. Lays it up and banks it in. Levine's got 9.
I like what Levine gives you, Kevin. Both the quickness and length. Tough to negate once he builds forward momentum.
Here's Lillard. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Towns penetrating. And Karl Anthony Towns, a #1 overall pick. He was the Rookie of the Year and All-Star. He's lived up to the hype.
One of the unicorns, an athletic 7-footer who can post up and fire it up from long range. He's now the prototype NBA big.
The East All-Stars have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. The free throw drops for Towns. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
Irving passes to Towns. 1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. Nobody near Irving. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Lillard dishes to Davis. He kicks to Curry. Drummond trying to get himself free. They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Simmons checked in for the East.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
Here's Irving. And that one's good. Towns has got 10 points.
Yeah, you know, the energy, the hustle, the length and reach, Towns using it all to perfection when he attacks the offensive glass.
And the basket is good. 8 points for Steph Curry.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Griffin kicks to Levine. The pass to Towns. Excellent D there from George.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And it's sent back by Drummond. Passes it to Levine. Takes a three. He can't get that one. And so it's the West All-Stars riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Ben Simmons is out there with Griffin. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Irving. And it's Towns in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Doncic with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively, and Davis gets it to go.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Down by 15. And the dunk by Towns.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Simmons passes to Towns. Griffin with it. Pass to Simmons. To the middle. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Tremendous combination of power and finesse there. I mean, once Towns gets to the rim, it's a wrap.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to George. Floats it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, Kevin, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
2 shots.
Yeah, he took a shot there,
Foul.
earned those free throws.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls, and the East with some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Griffin. Westbrook comes in for Levine, and it's Lowry in for Irving. The West also making some changes. Embiid comes in for George, and James Harden has subbed in for Lillard. Both good from the line that time. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Simmons against Drummond. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Outstanding focus that time by Simmons. Nothing really rattles this guy. He's unflappable, even when he's getting bodied by the defense like that.
Harden outside. Back to Drummond. On the wing, Harden fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. Gobert with the defensive effort. Lowry from outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 8 now on the night. Harden the pass to Drummond. Kicks to Doncic. Five to shoot, and stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons is extremely versatile and effective two-way player, guys, who can hurt you on both ends.
Doncic passes to Embiid. Doncic outside, back to Harden. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Lowry. Left side, Westbrook. Tries a 3. Kept alive.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
A baseline J. A second chance effort. And it's Davis missing. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Gobert dishes to Towns. Now here's Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Simmons passes to Lowry. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Giannis, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. The East making a switch. James is checked in. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Harden the pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. Down low. Here's Davis. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 34 points for Anthony Davis.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Here's Westbrook. Goes back up. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo. Harden against LeBron. Harden and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they'll keep possession. And it's Davis missing.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Embiid, the big fella, on the catch and shoot. Nice.
Harden against Lowry. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Harden on the wing. Back to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Oh, some slick passing from Harden on that one.
And here are the East All-Stars now. 17-point game. Outside Westbrook. And there's the pass to Simmons. Outside Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the 3. Lowry's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Drummond finds Harden. Launches it. And Westbrook pulls it down. And here's the East. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Offline with his 3. And so here are the West All-Stars. They lead by 17. Doncic against Westbrook. Doncic dishes to Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Ben Simmons.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That one is no good. East with the ball. They trail by 18. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
And the shot goes in. And that's now 19 points for James Harden.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Doncic with it. Westbrook picks him up. Embiid trying to break loose. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Here's James. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got 21 in the game.
Boy, I tell you, LeBron is so active and aggressive and so strong. I love watching him go after rebounds like this.
Harden outside. Floats it up for Davis. And he lays in the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop. And bang! Lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And here is Drummond. Here's Harden on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Love the ferocity. Heck, that's one of my favorite words, ferocity. Harden, excellent at accelerating and decelerating. That's the thing that makes him so tough. He can go fast, slow, or mid-range speed.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Harden hits them both. And Simmons has got the ball here for the East All-Stars. 17-point game. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his third foul of the game. Lowry passes to Simmons. Back to Lowry. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. Lowry's gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. And it's Drummond missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Lowry drawing the double team and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Outside Westbrook from beyond the arc.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Harden. And the rejection by Lowry. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Doncic feeling it out. Here's Davis. The second effort.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo. I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That's good from Simmons.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Harden. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Doncic against Lowry. Doncic passes to Davis. Over Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Lowry passes to LeBron. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the boards.
Harden the pass to Doncic. The baseline J. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Westbrook's got 14 points here in the second half.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Clark, the relationship between referees and players reaching a fever pitch. What can be done to smooth those waters and mend those fences?
Well, I think first and foremost, players have to give. Both sides have to give in this equation, but I think it's incumbent upon the players to accept and respect the position of the officials, and the officials have to also be willing to engage in interacting well with the players. It's a two-way street, but I think most of that is on the players because they have to control how they respond to officials more than officials have to respond to the players.
Doncic dishes to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Tries from 16. Doncic, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 13. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. Over onto Antetokounmpo. A nice shot by Embiid.
Boy, that's how you execute in transition, guys. Embiid realizing an opportunity and then jumping all over.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Good D by Drummond. The West All-Stars with the ball. Now Harden. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.